Around 600 North Korean soldiers have been killed fighting alongside Moscow forces in Russia's Kursk region. This was reported by Reuters, citing South Korean intelligence officials on Wednesday. According to the officials, of the 15,000 North Korean troops deployed to support Russia's invasion, 4,700 have resulted in casualties, including dead or wounded. This week, North Korea's state-run news agency officially confirmed for the first time that it had dispatched troops to Ukraine under direct orders from leader Kim Jong-un. Pyongyang also acknowledged providing weapons and manpower in support of Russia's war effort. In return, Pyongyang received technical assistance on spy satellites, drones, and anti-aircraft missiles, noted the South Korean intelligence.
To date, the number of casualties among the North Korean troops is estimated to be around 4,700, including approximately 600 deaths. After 6 months of participation in the war, the North Korean military has become less inept, and its combat capability has significantly improved as it becomes accustomed to using new weapons such as drones.
Drones attacked the city of Murom in Russia's Vladimir region overnight on April 29th, likely targeting the Murom instrument-making plant, a facility known for producing gunpowder and other military-related equipment. The drone strike was reported by the local governor, who stated that a fire erupted at a warehouse, adding that several UAVs were successfully jammed. The Russian Ministry of Defense claims they shot down 34 drones allegedly launched by Ukraine, though Kyiv has not commented on the events. Since 2023, the facility has been under sanctions from the European Union and Ukraine. Russia returned Ukrainian journalist Viktoriia Roshchyna's body without internal organs, revealed the International Investigation Consortium led by the Forbidden Stories NGO on Tuesday. According to the joint investigation, Roshchyna's body was transferred to Ukraine on February 14 as part of repatriation involving the return of 757 fallen Ukrainians. Russian documents mark the body, listed as number 757, as an unidentified male. Initial examinations by Ukrainian forensic experts determined that the body was female. A DNA analysis conducted by the Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine confirmed a 99% match with Viktoriia Roshchyna. The body showed signs that a post-mortem dissection was carried out in Russia and presented clear evidence of torture, including abrasions, bruises, a broken rib, and suspected injuries from electric shocks.
It's clear that it's organized. It's clear that it's systematic. That level of organization can only be approved at the highest levels. There are members of the FSB, the security forces, actors within the prison service, as well as the military that are involved in this type of torture. Of course, they're violations of the laws of war.
Russia began building a new road bridge to North Korea, reported Reuters on Wednesday. It will span the Tyumen River and is part of an effort to strengthen the strategic partnership between the two countries, said Russia's prime minister. The 850-meter-long structure will be located next to the existing Friendship Bridge, a rail link commissioned after the Korean War in 1959. The construction, which has been under discussion for years, was agreed during a visit by Russian leader Putin to North Korea in 2024. Russia's newspapers claim the crossing will be ready by the summer of 2026. US President Trump indicated that certain actions by Russian leader Putin could lead him to side with Ukraine, according to an interview with The Atlantic on April 28. When asked by editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg if he could see a scenario where he would provide Ukraine with more weapons to help maintain its territorial integrity, Trump suggested that support does not have to come in the form of traditional weapons. Rather, he said it can come with sanctions or in banking or many other forms of weapons. Russian drone strikes wounded over 50 people in the Kharkiv region, reported Suspilna media. According to the city mayor, Russian drones targeted the Kupiansk and Derhachi areas on Tuesday night and struck the city of Kharkiv in the early hours of Wednesday. According to the national police, at least 5 children in Kharkiv were diagnosed with acute stress reaction, with a pregnant woman seeking medical care. Preliminary reports indicate Shahid-type and FPV drones were used in the latest strike on the region. The regional prosecutor's office already opened an indictment into these war crimes and are gathering evidence at the scene. Russian drones also attacked Dnipro, killing at least one person, according to Serhiy Lysak, head of the Dnipropetrovsk Regional Administration.
In this house, on the second floor of the building, there was a man. I couldn't tell whether he was sleeping or just resting. There he lies, killed.
The strike mostly targeted residential infrastructure, including 5 houses and a funeral home, killing a 53-year-old man.
We called our neighbor. My granddaughter was so frightened she couldn't stop her teeth from chattering. I grabbed her as we were sitting hiding away in the corner and comforted her until the air sirens stopped.
According to Lysak, at least 9 Russian suicide drones were intercepted during the attack, although some unfortunately reached their targets and destroyed many private residences. Russia is set to ramp up its deportation of Ukrainian children from occupied territories under the guise of summer holidays, reported the Institute for the Study of War, citing statements from Russian officials on April 29. This new wave of transfers coincides with Russia's preparations for its annual Victory Day celebrations on May 9, a holiday it uses to glorify Soviet triumph in World War II. These celebrations are increasingly used as propaganda tools in the occupied territories, aimed at reshaping historical memory and tightening Moscow's ideological grip over the local population, according to ISW. Human rights observers and Ukrainian officials have long condemned such relocation of children as part of a broader campaign of forced deportation and indoctrination. Russian military exercises in Belarus could signal new attacks, according to President Zelenskyy. Speaking at the Three Seas Summit on April 29, Zelenskyy emphasized that countries bordering Russia should remain vigilant in the face of potential new threats, noting that Russia often launches assaults under the pretext of military drills, making it crucial for neighboring nations to be prepared for the worst.
Look at Belarus. Russia is preparing something there this summer, using military drills as cover. And that's usually how they start a new attack. But where will it go? I don't know. Ukraine, Lithuania, Poland, God bless, no. But we all need to be ready.
The Ukrainian president once again called for continued strong partnership with Europe and the United States, emphasizing the need to maintain pressure on Russia for a full and unconditional ceasefire. Estonia is ready to deploy troops to Ukraine as part of the coalition of the willing, announced the country's Prime Minister Kristen Michal on April 30th. According to Michal, Estonia stands ready to join the coalition's deterrence force, currently being developed under the leadership of the United Kingdom and France. The initiative is intended to provide Ukraine with credible security guarantees amid ongoing Russian aggression. Michal stated that an independent, sovereign Ukraine belonging to the European family is the best strategic guarantee against Moscow's imperialist ambitions for all of Europe.